What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vital, and I'm back with yet another banger. In this video, I'm going to be telling you the best animations and badges to get contact dunks. So if you guys are looking for that, be sure to watch this whole video. But before we get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that bell, press all so you guys do not miss any videos or streams, and smash that like button. Let's get right into it. Alright, y'all, so first I'm going to start with the finishing badges. I get 23 on this build, so if you guys do want a build video on this build, I'm gonna put one in the top description. Be sure to check that out if you guys do want to make this build. You guys 23 finishing badges, Hall of Fame defense too. So we're gonna start with our finishing badges. We get 23 badges. Let's see. So our first badge we are gonna use is contact finisher on Hall of Fame. That's one of the most important badges. It's been the most important badge like for multiple years. You want to be able to get contact dunks. Pretty much the whole video is based off. You want contact dunks, so be sure to have contact finisher on Hall of Fame or the max level you can have it on. Even if it's gold, it'll still work. So that's the first badge you want. Number 2, you want slithery finisher. So these two badges will help you out a lot. Now we're not gonna be catching lobs, but you do want lob save finisher on Hall of Fame too, or the max level go on. So these 3 badges are like the main ones you want. If you get 12 out of 23 badges, you only have 12 out of 23 badges, you want to make sure you have all these badges. So contact finisher, lob city finisher, and slithery finisher. These are the top 3, like 1A, 1B, and 1C. These are the top 3 tier badges you want. Now, we're at 11 upgrades we have. I'm gonna go with relentless finisher on Hall of Fame, showtime on Hall of Fame, and consistent finisher on gold. Now, for my reasoning of these badges, so relentless finisher, let's see the description it has. It says reduces the fatigue effects from continually finishing at the rim of contact, meaning you won't get tired as much if you do have it rather than you don't have it. So if you don't have it at all, you're just gonna have no energy every time you try to finish at the rim. Let's see if you do a layup and you just won't have any energy. So this is a very useful badge. Also showtime. Showtime didn't work in last year's 2K, but this year's 2K it actually does work. So what it does is whenever you do like a dunk, any type of dunk on like the 2 score or 3 scores, it just activates, and it also boosts your team's takeover. So like let's say I get a really good kind of dunk, my guard's takeover is gonna go very like up, not too up. Like it's not gonna like you're not gonna get takeover after one dunk. It's not like flashy passer, but it's gonna go up, and that helps a lot since takeover usually get around 15-16 points, but if your teammate has showtime on and dunks the ball, you can probably get around like 12 points and just take over the game from there. Also, and then lastly, consistent finisher on gold. This pretty much like it's a good badge to have because like if you take a layup, sometimes I see people missing like early and late layup. You shouldn't be missing layups. It's early and late. I don't care if it's very early or very late. You just shouldn't be missing layups. So consistent finisher, make sure you don't miss any type of layups like that. It's always been a good badge in my opinion. I've always used it any 2K. So in 2K20 I did use it on my tier finisher. On this game I do use it on my paint piece. So these are badges, y'all. Some honorable mentions I would use is fancy footwork. Fancy footwork does help sometimes. Also giant slayer is good just in case you're facing like 7-foot centers, but most people are like the same height as the 6'8" center I am using. So these are badges. Let's get right into the animations, y'all. As y'all can see, we're in my animations pretty much slot. I'm gonna be showing you guys my dunks and layups, and also my park dunks and layups. I'll be showing you guys both because they do also help a lot. Make sure you guys have these. I would recommend having these on. These are the best dunks and layup packages you just do want. So for the layups, I would recommend using long athlete. If you get unlock long athlete, your player turns like a lot better. I promise you guys. These long athlete like animations, like just look at this. It just gives you that floater. It's hard to block. Just gives you those layups you do want that no one else can really block. If you don't have it and you can unlock it, you're just pretty much just creating a problem for yourself because you're most likely gonna get blocked on layups. So make sure you have long athlete. I once didn't have long athlete on. I could unlock it, and it just really hurt me as a player. So be sure to unlock long athlete. Check even if you don't have it. Make sure you check if you can unlock it because sometimes you can unlock it, you just don't know about it. So and then your dunks, you want Vince Carter right here. You unlock Vince Carter right here. These are dunks just you can get from having Vince Carter dunks on. Just most safest dunks and the most flashiest I feel like. So be sure to have Vince Carter on, and Giannis the Greek Freak. Just those dunks are just like not like the flashiest, but you know, like a lot of posterizers, and also not many dunks that can get blocked from behind, like chase downs. So be sure to have these 2 dunk packages on Vince Carter and the Greek Freak. So for park dunks and layups, I do not have any park dunks equipped. Reason being that because most of these park dunks are like very flashy and pretty much move the ball. It just tomahawks the ball, just like cockbacks the ball. So like when you do that, there's a big chance of your opponent just getting blocked from behind, or even a snatch block. I don't want to get clipped. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be truthful. I do not want to get clipped, y'all. So I would recommend not using any park dunks. But if you do want to use park dunks, you can go ahead and just buy them all. They're all good. They're all flashy. They're not all good, but like you can get blocked a lot. That's the only reason I say they're not good. But yeah, if you guys do want to have like that flashy dunks, go ahead and just unlock park dunks if you can unlock it. For park alley-oops, I have only park alley-oop I do have is park alley-oop 2 and Jordan Killigan alley-oop 2. These are the only reason I have these is because like the park alley-oop ones have a lot of ones that can get blocked. So I'm using this one so it's more safe. Look, it's not like none of them are like cocking back the ball. They're just easily just dunking the ball straight up, or just sometimes flashing it. Our Jordan Killigan alley-oop 2. Same thing, not cocking back the ball that much. They're not like just too OP. They're pretty much just dunks that won't get blocked. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like, just use both of these. I promise you guys will thank me later. Also, make sure you guys have park layups off, because sometimes people do have playground layups on. And look at these animations. You're gonna get blocked like 10 out of 10 times. I promise you guys if you use this. Like sometimes you'll just use this as a troll and then just lose a game because of it. Because like you can easily just block this. I have rim pressure on Hall of Fame. I'll just block this. Like come on. But yeah, I'll be after I'm done showing you guys my animations. I'll be showing you guys some clips of me just dunking the ball, seeing what kind of dunks I do get, and you guys will be stunned on how many good dunks, how many dunk animations I do get. But before we get into that, if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button for me. I really appreciate it. We're on this grind. Trying to 1.4k, and there's exactly 12 days left for next gen. I'm so excited for next gen. I just feel like I have a lot of potential, and I'll be blowing up in next gen for sure.